Hashtag Friday Suze, welcome to the show. My life and what I've sown. Next week, what's on the go? Let's hang and see what Mabel and Willow might do. Don't forget Mr. Christopher too. Subscribe, like and share. Just to let me know you care.
Hi, I'm StaceyJ and this is my studio, and I'd like to say welcome to Hashtag Friday Sews. Welcome back if you are new, or welcome to anybody that is new. I just wanted to pop in and have a quick chat about what's happened with my week this week. I have been sewing, and I am doing a sew along with it, and it happens to be my Wheel of Fate-ness. Fabric Wheel of Fate, that is. And so it's all coming together as one. It probably would have been finished by now, but I was pulled off task yesterday morning. Listen to me making excuses. Pulled off task yesterday morning to look at the way I can fix a vest, a Kevlar vest without the Kevlar. So I needed to get in, make it up, do a mock-up of how I was going to repair it, because we didn't want it to be repaired without the knowledge of how to repair this. So I'm like getting deep into pockets of what holds the Kevlar in these vests. So I was doing that yesterday morning, got back here about 12:30 and started doing my sew along. So I have come to the very near end of my sew along, but I would like to do some specific buttonholes. And so to do that, I'm not going to do them on camera. I'm going to do them off camera and have my buttonholes, and we'll then direct on the actual sewing of the garment when it should be done for you guys. So that has given you a little bit of insight of my week. So my week started off good. It was a chilly start to the week, being winter and all that here. And we had some friends come over for dinner on the Sunday night, which sort of I didn't get into the studio on Sunday, which I wanted to do very muchly, and I didn't. But we had a really yummy dinner, thanks to me, and Mr. Christopher, he made ribs, so yes. And I did get in the day before and made one of my paperboy hats, which was really cool, kind of matched one of mine. And I have discovered in making that, I didn't know if I had any self-covering buttons, but this is a brand that I had. This is Trendy Trims, okay, and they are the metal ones that come like this, and they've got the little gripping claws. Now I didn't know if I liked them, and then I did this button that's gonna, so I had to change the button in my hat. I don't know if you saw the photos of me out with my son last week, but we went out and we had I had a different button there, and I wanted a self-covering button, and I knew I had some, but I didn't have time to quickly whip one up and make it. So I like this because it really grips. You don't have to have much circle going around it, but you get your fingers in and you can grip it. Actually, I don't know if you can see that it's kind of marked my finger. No, that's not going to do it. Let's mark my finger where the grippy thing is. And I liked it because it really tucked it in nice and tight. Unlike the ones where you do the gather, then you push it in, then you have to push. I really like these. So I'm going to grab myself a ton more of these, because I do like a good self-covering button. I think it can really finish off a nice project. So that being said, I just thought I'd share that with you. I do need some of those for the garment that I have made for my fabric Wheel of Fate. So that's the thing I'd made. I'd made a hat, then I made a really good dinner. I made a free car salad, which was always very, very yummy. And yeah, like I said, ribs, garlic bread, all the good stuff. And stayed up enjoying the evening. On Monday, it was a slow start to the day. Don't know if alcohol was the reason for that, but hey. But didn't get to bed until about midnight, 1 o'clock anyway on the Monday morning. And so Tuesday, I spent the day working. I got up, I was at work by 9:15. I started work at 9 o'clock and I finished work at 4:30. that was a big day. It was very, very exciting. I basically took the lead on measuring up the Kevlar vest, which I was really stoked about. Loved it, and loved talking to the people. Loved learning how to do the fittings, which is a little bit different to the normal fittings of clothing, strangely enough. So so that was sort of Tuesday taken up, and Wednesday was a bit of the same. Had to do some errands and things like that, so that was good. Thursday came about, and that was yesterday when I actually started. Wednesday I did cut out my entire progress of my fabric wheel of fate. I traced my patterns, so I traced it all out, and then I had to do all my alterations to my pattern. So my alterations included the forward roll tip here on my shoulder, it included a sway back, and it included a full bust adjustment. So those were the things that I had to then input into my pattern before I could lay out and cut out. So I have done that, and I did that on the Wednesday, attached all my interfacing, good to go for my sewing sew along. That started yesterday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And due to the fact yesterday was our games night, finished early because I made a rice risotto for dinner. Now, I haven't made a risotto for a long time, and when I say long time, I don't mean months, I mean years. Haven't made one, so I plucked out a flavour, a recipe out of my head, and I made a chicken and bacon with cannellini beans in it, and apparently it was really, really yummy, so go me. So that was good. So games night last night was hilarious. It was a good start, a good time to catch up again, because we like to catch up once a week, but so far out of the about 3 months we've been doing this, we've caught up 4 times, so still really good. Got up this morning, and then I had something was going on, so all part of the sew along, so I've been doing that at the moment, so it's been exciting. And then I got to talk to Steph. Hi Steph, over in the States. It was fantastic talking to her. Also gave me some awesome game ideas for game night. We did play this game last night, and it was called Movie Mania. Now, Movie Mania, sure, I love movies, I watch a lot of movies, I'm really into movies, and only this was nothing later than 1996. So, and my daughter played as well. So there was a lot of, it was hilarious at the end of the day. We didn't play as per the rules, because we literally weren't getting any of the answers, because some were like in the 40s. One was 1940. Even Victoria said, Nana's not even that old, So, sorry, Mum, you're not. But sorry that she had to bring that up. Anyway, so yes, so it was really good talking to Steph today about games and fun. Always up to learn about new games to find out what we can do for game night. So that's about where I'm at. I want to finish. I was hoping to finish today's sew along, but I've gone and changed the direction of what I want to do for a buttonhole. Okay, so they're just getting ready. We're taking Mabel and Willow to get their kennel shots. I don't know. Anyway, that's why I haven't got it done. So I'm just laying that out, because that actually has to be done before the building of the garment. Otherwise, it won't work. So that will be getting done. Hopefully I'll finish that this weekend and sort that out. So you guys have got a little sew along for this item. I have done a little teaser for it, so quite excited. So that's me, and of course I'll do my fabric wheel of fate. Once I finish this item, I'll do another draw, which will be this weekend. I'll do another draw on what fabric I'll be picking up next, which I'm also excited about, because they're more wintry fabrics. Unlike the first one where I made a skirt. So yeah, so my sewing has been very in the roomsy kind of look, and a lot of alterations. Had a gentleman show up today. He needed his pants by 2 o'clock. He came up and then he handed me another pair of pants at the same time to fix. And not that he needed the second pair, but bada bing, bada boom, Stacey got it sorted and got it back out to him. So that was good for him. And a couple of other urgent ones like that. Got a couple of jobs to do. Yeah. Oh, and I might have mentioned that I was going to do a sip and sew tomorrow. It was meant to be, but unfortunately they've had to postpone it. So a bit miffed, not miffed at them postponing it, miffed that I don't get to do it, is more the point. Not miffed at them at all. So yeah, so then I spoke to somebody yesterday who came and collected something, one of my clients, and they own Rove, Rove car rental, and lots. They sell cars as well. Nicola has just gone and opened her business where she does touring. So she has a little minibus and groups get together, and she drives Mo the Wild Rapper for like wine tours and things. They've got the best vineyards over there. And I mentioned the whole sip and sew to her, and she goes, okay, I need you to write up something. I need to link it and get people coming in and doing that as well. So pretty good. It's the people you know, right? Networking. So yeah, so that's all very, very awesome. Also, yesterday was my step-granddaughter, my granddaughter's 5th birthday, second at school now, grandchild at school. So yeah, so quite exciting, busy week, but that seems to be the story of my life at the minute. Trying to organise some flooring now. I'm so grateful that I've got this piece of carpet in my studio that is keeping my feet warmish on these cold concrete floors. So that's me. I'm very excited to show you what this fabric's going to be. Hopefully you don't see it. Nah, I think you guys already know what I'm making. But anyway, I want you to stay well, stay warm, stay dry, keep cool, keep on sewing. Hydrate. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and things will pop up when I actually pop things on. And I am slowly getting there. I tell you what, having this flood really threw us for a 6, especially on recording little vlogs for you guys. I am thinking about doing a sew along live next week for funsies. So keep an eye out for that. And it'll be a bag. And don't know, we'll do that for a wee while. I don't know how long you can live for, so let's see. So hydrate, have no regrets, keep cool to after school. Thanks guys, see you later.
Subscribe, like and share, just to let me know that you care.